Kasey Kahne in the 5. Ryan Sieg in that 39 car up through the middle. Jeremy Clements into the picture. All going on behind Regan Smith. Can he hang on? Will the fuel last to the finish line? Here they come to the checkers. Kasey Kahne on the outside lane. 3 wide to the win at Daytona. Wow, what a finish.
That was incredible. How did he do that?
20 thousandths of a second.
I believe that's Ryan Sieg that's pushing him across the line there. What a great job he did. He ran great here back in February. I believe finished 9th.
Yep.
I don't even think Kasey Kahne knew who it was that was pushing him. But Sieg did such a good job. I mean, that was just incredible how they did that.
What a job by young Ryan Sieg. Finished second at Daytona in his second try here in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, the 27-year-old from Tucker, Georgia.
Every young race driver wants to get noticed, so when one of the sports heavyweights like Dale Earnhardt Jr. acknowledges his approval of your performance, that's pretty special. In fact, that is huge for someone like Ryan Sieg. And Ryan, not only Dale Jr., but many people noticed what you and this little family-operated team did at Daytona last week. So what does that finish and this opportunity for the Dash for Cash mean to you?
It means a lot to me and the team. We just it would help us get the necessary tools and equipment to unload more competitive and be more competitive each week. We just hopefully we can go out here nationwide in the New Hampshire and get the nationwide Dash for Cash. And I just got to thank Pull Apart and stationdigital.com for coming on last week at Daytona and helped me get my best career finish in nationwide.
Just imagine what this $100,000 courtesy of the folks for the Dash for Cash would do for this little team. They don't have an engineer, they don't have a rig, pull-down rig, and they clock the car with a handheld stopwatch. How special would this be? Here's Dave Burns.
Ryan Sieg had the e-ticket ride last week at Texas when he had a mechanical failure on his 39 car. Spun it around, crashed, but this is the place, Phoenix, where he made his NASCAR Nationwide Series debut, March of 2013, and he finished 14th here back in the spring.
But to me, one of the neatest stories of the 2014 Nationwide Series, we know so many things can happen at Daytona and Talladega, was when he finished 3rd at Daytona back in July with his 39 car. Pretty much in the configuration you see it, with not a lot of sponsorship. Has a little bit on the quarter panels this week, but you can see for the most part a plain black car.
You know what's great about this group, Larry, is they just do it by working hard.
40
on the half track in the Xfinity Series down in Miami.
Oh, look at Ryan Sieg here, guys. He run another lap. He's got more laps on his tires than anybody else out there. And he's now, once again, second quick.
Lap 2 in each session has been the money lap for Ryan Sieg.
And I guarantee you Uncle Bob is beside himself right now. I mean,
hey, I didn't tell you, I met those guys after our practice session. They were down in the garage area. And again, he's all smiles. He's so happy being here with this young man.
This weekend possibly as well. Let's go to Chris.
Vince, Georgia native Ryan Sieg going to roll off 7th today. And Ryan, you guys were doing a little bit different strategy in qualifying. Everybody else doing 1 lap. You guys did 2 laps each round. What was up with that?
We just tried to make sure the Uncle Bob Self-Storage Chevrolet was going to make it to the top 12 and get the best starting spot we could. That's the reason right there. Probably would have been faster at the last run if we would have done just 1 in the previous 2, but we did 2.
Well, this is your home track. You got lots of friends and family out here this weekend. A little bit more pressure?
Oh yeah, you always want to run good for family and friends, and we always try to make a big deal about here at Atlanta. I always want to run good and want to run good for the family and everybody that comes out.
Well, Ryan Sieg, he's another guy out here doing double duty today, so he's getting ready to qualify in trucks.
39 points out at the end of the day. Yeah. Let's give a shout out to the driver from RSS Racing, Ryan Sieg, who's running in 10th. That would be a season best if he can hang on there with 55 to go here at the Monster Mile. Regan Smith, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. And there is Ryan Sieg enjoying a promising run here at Dover.
And you see the black hood on that race car. It's unsponsored automobile. Ryan Sieg in this 39 car. You know, obviously, it's hard to race without that sponsorship, without those sponsorship funds you need to try to go and compete.
Yeah, this is a low-budget, family-run organization and operation. They do a great job. Ryan does a fantastic job of driving. When we've seen him, when they've had the sponsorship and able to put tires and do some things, he really does an outstanding job.
He's tying together the good results because his season best was just a week ago at Kentucky where he finished 12th. So if he can go 2 better, and here fighting with the Sunoco Rookie of the Year points leader, Daniel Suarez. So that just shows you how well Ryan Sieg is driving today here at Dover.
I don't have car enough to beat. I like what Ryan Sieg is doing right here. We're going to run and try to catch a caution, perhaps get a little advantage on some of these guys.
Even Daniel and what his team did, wait, stay out a little bit longer, don't pit as soon as they pit. You're not in danger of going a lap down. No one's really close to you, so stay out for 5 or 6 laps. I was surprised that everybody got drunk to pit road. I would have thought maybe 1 or 2 would have gotten drunk, but the rest of them would have stayed for just a little bit.
The point is, though,
Sieg out front.
He is the leader, Rick, but I like Jeff put a little caveat to his strategy. Don't run long enough to get lapped. We're going to see right here Ryan Sieg off the pace coming to pit road. Did he run too long? Will Kyle Busch put him a lap down? He had a little bit, about a 10-second lead on Kyle Busch, so he should come out on the racetrack just in front of him.
And Ryan Sieg and his team, they've been running well. They were running 15th. I mean, before all this started, they were running 15th, so they have a good, solid run tonight.
Trying to stay at pit road speed, Kelly.
Been a solid day today, and it was a great race. Last week he was running top 12 at Dover. They ran out of gas, though, with 3 laps to go and had to come make a pit. He said he's a little bit loose on this exit, this run. You see it's 4 Goodyear tires and some Sunoco fuel. You saw the adjustment there for Ryan Sieg in the 39.
So the 28-year-old out of Tucker, Georgia, Ryan Sieg, making his way back out on the track.
Way to overcome 2 problems all day and still get it done.
Pit lane speeding violation. Results for you. And we need to give a special shout out not only to Chase Elliott for coming back after starting 40th and having numerous issues, but Ryan Sieg in the 39 for finishing 8th. That's a tremendous result.
Without a doubt, Regan Smith battling back for 5th, Chase Elliott for 7th, but Ryan Sieg, really good run for those guys.
Rick Jones turned his lap right before that. We saw Ryan Sieg on track. How about the 39? Put it up in 4th, and they have had some good qualifying efforts this season.
How about him going sub 29 second? He's in the 28.85. That's impressive for that young man.
And they've kind of been struggling with this rules package this year with the bump stops. That's why they brought Mike Ford out here, longtime Sprint Cup Series crew chief, to help that 39.
Let's just keep focusing on what he has to do for the next 5 laps.
Let me change the subject. Here's a great battle for 10th. Look at Ryan Sieg. Kyle Larson and Brendan Gaughan are just ahead of Ryan Sieg. Sieg's closed in on these guys over the last couple of laps. They've been side by side. This is great racing.
Yeah, this is neat. This is when it's really fun. You got a few laps left. Your tires are worn out. You're 3 wide racing guys for, just fighting for that last position. And this is all about fighting for your guys, for the pride of that finishing position. It's really a fun time in racing.
And if you're Kyle Larson, you might ask your spotter, I know that's Brendan in the 62. Who's the guy in the other car, and where'd he come from? Because he is hauling.
Yeah, he's making it work. And when you can do this on a long run, there's a lot of pride in that because it means you manage your tires. You're able to search around for grip. It's really neat to see these guys racing this hard.
And this guy, Ryan Sieg, he just continues to impress, running solidly up in the 4th position with his family-owned team. They do such a great job. I'm so impressed with this young man and the way he's able to wheel that 39 car here at Dover.
One slip by Suarez or Dillon, and Ryan Sieg could put himself in dash for cash position. What would $100,000 mean to that race team?
Well, I can tell you that, I started out with a family race team, and I know that feeling where every dollar counts. So believe me, they put every dollar they make into the race car, and what it means is you'll be more competitive in more weeks, in future weeks, and that can be a huge thing for you. That's all this team wants to do. They want to go out and have great days, run up front, and who knows, maybe they can catch some breaks and get a win one day.
Oh, we got a crash.
Here we go, 5 to go at the line. I don't know if they'll look at it, but a heck of a jump by Ty Dillon on this restart.
I think Ty might get him. He's got him.
Cleared him.
And look behind him. Here comes Sieg on the outside of Tift. He's going to try to sniff out $100,000.
Got up to 3rd. 4 laps to go, and they come back around.
That'll go. 26 cars out of 43 have taken time. Ryan Sieg is on track now in the 39. We've spoken about this young man before. The team stepping it up this year with limited resources, getting sponsorship on the car, and always at the restrictor plate tracks, you see Sieg in the mix.
He's really a talented driver. We see him at so many different type tracks, doing well with less. than what a lot of the people that he's competing with and around. I just think that he has a chance to win. He understands this type racing really well, the air, the draft, and to see him here in the mix tonight with an opportunity, is it going to be a chance to win? I don't know. We'll have to see that. He has that ability to do that, but just to get a good solid finish and a lot of points to where he can secure his spot in the chase a little bit more.
Yeah, it would be great to see a team like this in the chase.
And you can see over on the right, he's in the red compared to Jeff Green, who is 12th quickest, so he's not going to make the final round here this afternoon. He is, however, 12th in championship points, so the Xfinity chase well within reach for this young man.
Very top momentum, very top.
Big block right there. Ryan Sieg had a big move on the outside. David Reagan made the block, did what he had to do. Now let's see if Ryan Sieg can push him. Eric Almirola at the bottom being pushed by the 7.
Justin Allgaier in the 7, just below. The 98, Eric Almirola out in front. David Reagan dropping back a few spots. Justin Allgaier giving a shove to Eric Almirola, and into the wall goes David. David Reagan slamming into the wall.
Behind you, no caution yet. Outside.
Darrell Wallace Jr. quick across the inside wall. The caution has not come out. The race is still on. Justin Allgaier on the high side. Eric Almirola on the bottom of the racetrack. Coming at a turn 4. And the caution will come out.
Situations that need to be cared for. You can't release the safety vehicles while cars are at speed on the racetrack.
Well, and we're hearing from NASCAR that the drivers who were taken to the care center after that wreck have been released. The hearing from NASCAR, the care center has been cleared, so that is good news. There you see the top 10. These are all of the official results that we have at this time.
Blake Cook and Ryan Sieg used 12th and 15th place finishes respectively to earn the final 2 Xfinity Series chase spots.
Thinking about next week, trying to make it to the next round. We don't want to be one of the guys out in the first round.
Eric.
And then Ty Dillon back in front of Ryan Sieg. They keep switching position. That fight for the free pass. Sieg.
They have told Ty Dillon, you've got to pass that 39. That's our spot in the next round. So they know, he knows he's got to get around that 39, but losing ground to him, Rick.
Well, the problem is the 39 has fresh tires. You just can't will your car.
Ryan Sieg's with Dave.
Yep, and it's another good effort for them today, Ryan. Ultimately, the round was tough. You knew it was going to be. Your thoughts as you exit now?
Just mistakes got us the first 2, you know what I mean? We just missed it on those 2. If we would have just finished where we were running in those races, we would have been sitting pretty good in the points. Just mistakes killed us, and that's, you know what I mean? This race, we didn't have any mistakes, and we finished 10th, just a little bit too late here.
This whole championship run thing was pretty new for you this year. What will your team do these final races in preparation for next year then?
Just try to move our way up, stay at least top 10, you know what I mean? We were 11th last year, just try to gain on that and hopefully finish, you know what I mean, run ourselves up maybe 5th, or, you know what I mean, run us up high as we can.
Did you enjoy this, or was it a whole lot more pressure than you ever expected?
I enjoyed it. Just, you know what I mean, just the mistakes, it really hurt us. You know what I mean? I had one last week, and the guys had one the week before. It just, it's been fun, you know what I mean? I just wish I could have got those back, but it is what it is. I just can't thank Tri-County Landscapes and everybody that came on board. And
this place requires total focus. I mentioned Ross Chastain. Ryan Sieg, another driver, going to make his first Cup start here on Sunday afternoon. 2 debuts. That's cool.
Yeah, he's going to drive the BK Rayford, Ron Devine, and those guys.
He's come back around to the start-finish line, and behind him, this is for second. 39 of Ryan Sieg, 42 of Tyler Reddick.
Ryan has done a great job holding on to that second spot.
He absolutely has. I can't tell you how impressed I am with him when he did get up there and get that track position. These guys are not far back from William Byron. We know how good Byron has been all night long. Good to see both of these guys having a nice run.
Sieg has been really good since the restart, and they're battling behind William Byron. We will see the white flag gets his first career win. Ryan Sieg second tonight, Hermie.
I tell you, this is a lot of fun. This team always seems to overachieve. Less than 5 full-time employees. So true story. I come down pit road, 5 to go. I want to talk to the crew chief. They said, well, he's spotting. You can't get to him right now. But great effort for your team. Congratulations. Talk about those last couple laps of battling for that second place with the 42.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was it was surreal. It was crazy. You know what I mean? I just can't thank everybody enough. Bruce and Cowboy, they all work hard, and the Ritchie Chevrolet car, they came on board, and it's amazing. It was crazy when I was driving around. I was like, I can't believe we're second, but it's really awesome. That was a lot of fun racing with Tyler there and trying to race for the win. Just can't thank everybody enough.
Great effort by Ryan Sieg in the 39. A lot of fun tonight. Caitlin?
important paint scheme here. This is Ryan Sieg, and Ryan's brother Shane passed away last week. This is a tribute scheme to Shane's late model, seen there on the right. He tore him up in the Southeast in that car, and Ryan wanted to remember this week and say thanks.
We have a lot of great schemes here this weekend. Don't know that any mean any more to anyone than having that right there.
You and I saw Ryan at Road America last week, and he said, I just wanted everyone to remember my brother as a great brother, a great friend, and a nice save right there. Taught me a lot about racing and really got the family started in this, because Shane was the older brother, and of course Ryan just picked up where he got started. Family run team here, and good to see him at Darlington.
Yeah, they do a great job. A lot of work, a lot of hard work by a few people, getting things together and making sure they're at the track with good equipment each and every week.